I'm so very excited about my show coming out, Dancing Queen, and it truly it has been a hallmark of my life, filming this series, because although I love being on stage and I love doing all this, my purpose in life is in that dance studio, in that classroom with those children, creating magical stories through the art of movement. And I can't wait for you all, because maybe there will be a few more announcements. But from what I do know, without saying too much and getting another NDA lawsuit, it's going to be aired worldwide. So, y'all get a one-way ticket VIP pass, behind the curtain, behind the scenes, behind the door to my brand new home I just purchased, and to my dance studio, which has been the greatest thing I've ever done. I mean, of all the things, you know, the Miss USA, the Miss Americas, the women getting dethroned and all that, I started this studio in a garage, and 14 years later, a bitch is doing it. Are so talented, even on America's Got Talent, top 25. I'm truly the living proof. If you have a dream, hold tight to it and make it happen, bitch, because I'm one of 7, but I didn't know how to open no business, all right? I didn't even know how to purchase a car. I bought a car with manual locks and windows. I mean, not that that's bad, I had a car, but I was like, damn, where's the button to push the window? My best girlfriend said, girl, you didn't. Oh, I didn't know, it's all right. But let's do this question and answer. And like I said, October 5th, all y'all over here in Canada, tune in. And I'm gonna be live tweeting. It's very exciting, so.
I can't wait. I don't know about you guys, I can't wait. I saw that preview on Instagram and I was like, shit, yeah.
Oh, that's just, they said that was a soft teaser. I saw the official trailer and I lived it and I was like, oh, I want to watch this.
Girl, soft teaser. That was a hard teaser.
No, I said, that's soft. What the fuck is it hard? Close your ears, kids. Okay, come on, let's do this. Let's do this.
All right, I'm going to come on down.
Oh, you're the next contestant?
Yeah. All right. Who would like to ask?
I felt like I gave a seminar in a damn high school or something. Okay, come on.
We got one in the middle. I saw her hand first, so.
Let's do this like a pageant too, okay? Do this question and answer.
Oh, pageant, I'm getting my cardio on over here. We got stairs.
This is judge number 3 from Missouri. Oh, there she is, okay.
Hi. I just want to know, what do you find the most rewarding about teaching dance?
What do I find most rewarding? Well, I took my very first dance class, I think I was 8 or 9, and I went into the studio, you know, by the grace of God, I had a gay uncle, okay? Because that was like my fairy godmother, because my dad rode a Harley Davidson motorcycle, boys were blue and girls were pink, and there's me, his first show with my mom out in the front yard twirling a baton, so life was not going in the direction I needed it to go. And when I went into the classroom for the very first time, I felt like I could really be myself. And believe it or not, I was very introverted. So I wasn't outgoing. I couldn't talk. I would fumble over my words, and I didn't embrace all things Alyssa Edwards and Justin Johnson. And at that time, I was really good at communicating through movement and dance. And the greatest thing that has been the greatest reward to me is watching children like that come into my studio. And I always tell kids before, you know, right before we start class, make sure that when you walk in, you unzip yourself. And you walk into the classroom, whatever happened outside, just let that be out there. You can be yourself in here. And I just think that seeing kids not only blossom as a dancer and an artist, but as a person. You know, these are the youth of today, which will be the future of tomorrow. And I think being a teacher it's the greatest blessing. I mean, I just don't want to say blessed with, but born with, okay?
I love that. Do we have any teachers in the crowd?
Yes, I love a good teacher.
Yes!
Right. Okay? You gotta love what you do. Oh my gosh. And for my job, y'all saw these crazy, baby, I'm not Abby Lee, bitch. We ain't doing no pyramid. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna do this jazz combination like the chorus line. And I want y'all to get up here and do it. Full out.
Step, kick,
All of it.
touch.
Da 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 dun dun. Yes. Oh, you know it. Okay.
God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. Who has another question for us? Ooh, you popped right up there. And there's less stairs to walk.
Can we look forward to seeing you star in your own feature film?
Tell them what?
Your own movie, your own film to star in. We're looking forward to seeing you in your own movie.
Well, you know what? At this point, shit, I believe my book of life, it's already written. It's just being now read out loud to all of y'all. I did think I'd be doing this on tonight on a Wednesday night. So at this point, the sky's the limit, okay? And my heart's in it, so whatever comes next. I do have some more exciting news. The secret is out about the TV show, but y'all wait for January. Oh my God. Oh.
And we have any producers in the room?
Baby, the Lord has blessed me in so many ways. Honey, it done rained glitter mesquite, bitch, and I done rolled around and basked in it and got my life. Okay, come on, give me another question. Come on, girl, hustle it. Right over here, give this thing, this beauty over here.
I know.
Look at all, oh my gosh.
I just have to say, that ass though, like, whoo!
Who?
What are you doing to get that ass? What are you doing to get that ass? I squat every day and it's not looking like that.
I do CrossFit. That's how I lost the weight. I'm telling y'all, I go up to my CrossFit class. I really do. I go to. Ooh.
Show the other side. Can't be one-sided. Show them.
Well, the pad is show on that side.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm wondering when was like the first time you saw a drag queen?
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a really good question because despite what anybody, people are very opinionated. We live in a world of opinionated people. And RuPaul really is truly my idol, my mentor, and the greatest inspiration of my life. And I say that because when I watched Tu Wong Fu, oh my gosh, I was a young little lad, and when he came down in that rebel flag dress, this African American in a platinum blonde blade, I looked at my mother, I said, "What is that?" She said, "Well, that's a cross-dresser." And I said, who? And she said, "That's a cross-dresser." And I said, "Okay." And then, this is before Google and all that shit. So, search engines, I just really showed my age. I'm not old, I'm established. Seasoned. She's seasoned. And I started, following Ru and before it was cool and before there was YouTube and Drag Race, there was RuPaul who really fought, who truly is a pioneer, and he made it not only acceptable, but he really brought it to a place where what we did in basements at 1 a.m, well now, like I said, I can go on the Hollywood Boulevard and take selfies and sign autographs and all that shit and go visit his star on Hollywood, so... He really did that, so that was my very first time seeing drag.
I love that. I think mine was Tu Wong Fu with Ru, obviously.
It was, yes.
Yeah. I love that. I'm from the back, so whoever puts up their hand first, you get a question. It was over here, you win.
Girl, can we turn the air on?
Thank you.
We just want to bring you back to Texas. Give you that heat, girl.
Oh, okay, I'm fine, girl. I can keep going. Y'all was over here telling me time and all this, trying to rush me and rush my stories. I don't appreciate that. And I felt very attacked. And I knew you was that girl too.
Hi, Alyssa. Just wondering if there's any plans for a House of Edwards tour in Canada.
What'd she say?
Judge number 3 was wondering if there will ever be a House of Edwards tour coming to Canada.
I think Well, yeah, did we come here before? No, we didn't. Okay.
Not all y'all.
No, I'm sure we will. There's a lot of wonderful things on the horizon, and I love touring with those girls and doing shows. I mean, it's nothing like when you get to go with your friends and you're in the hotel kikiing, because some of my most memorable moments doing this whole experience of going on Drag Race, I didn't have an idea or an inkling of what this would really be or turn out to be, is doing it with, especially like Shangela. I mean, we're so much alike in a lot of ways. We get each other. And me and her, we had the time of our lives. And if I had more time, I would tell y'all some funny stories that would probably get me a phone call tonight. And she would say, oh, really, girl, you wanted to open the vault to the people in London. That's all right, bitch, because I just booked my tour there, too. So, when I go get ready, bitch, game on.
I love it. We got time for 2 more questions. I'm going to come to you in the plaid shirt after, because you're farther away. But I saw one hand over here. I don't remember who to. Wow, you're insistent.
Y'all know sometimes I teach my classes through FaceTime. Ain't that some shit? I'll be in the back on FaceTime critiquing the children. Girl, you are working this catsuit out, bitch. Your breastises are up. Okay, come on. Oh, up and out. Okay.
So you told us what your worst first date was, but what's your perfect first date?
Oh, okay.
Judge number 2, by the way.
Judge number 2, okay. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and my most accomplished panel of judges. Hailing from the Lone Star State, representing Miss Mesquite, I am contestant number 1, vying for the title of Miss Texas, and my name is Alyssa Edwards. Thank you. Well, without giving away too much, because I want y'all to watch the series, this last year, I met my person, so... And I have to say, it was like, I'm so socially awkward. I go on dates. I've never been on Grinders or none of those gigs. So when I go on dates, I'm like, what do you say to this person you don't know? Do you walk in and say, I'm a teacher, I'm a cross-dresser, and nowadays people want to say, are you a top or you a bottom? Fuck that, I want to know your credit score if we're going to get that in. If we're going to get that private, I want to know, okay? And so I don't really know what to say. And our very first day, I'll never forget it, he's also a modern and ballet teacher. So opposite ends of the spectrum, but we're in the same room at least. It was so natural, and I met him on Tinder because Shangela and those bitches got me on Tinder. And then I found Tinder to be amusing, so I would swipe and just kiki, and they'd be like, is this Alyssa Edwards? And I had sunglasses, which I thought I was really incognito. I can't believe I'm telling all this, oh my gosh. And he asked me on a date like after like 3 or 4 weeks. And we get on the date, and right when I walked in, we instantly started talking about dance. And he's very passionate about his. He teaches at a high school. And I was like, okay. And he was like, oh, watch this video of a combination I taught today. So we started talking about the combination. And I was like, well, watch this video what I taught today. And next thing I know, 2 hours had went by. And he texted me, he was like, I just think you're so handsome, you have beautiful eyes, you're charismatic, and I'd love if we could meet again. And I was like, so I text back, are you asking me on another date formally? And he was like, if you would like to go, I'd like to go. And here we are a year later, so.
I'm giving you my phone for good luck.
Huh?
I'm giving you my Tinder later for good luck. See if you can find me a man.
For Tinder for good?
Yeah, I got Tinder. I'll let you swipe left or right.
No, I also think it's timing too. It's like, it was the right time. I think. Because I used to, okay, can I tell one more thing?
Yeah, you can, girl.
Y'all know I'm adult. We all have needs. Wants and desires with class, right? With class. with class.
And a little bit of ass?
But I was very like, I had friends, I had man friends, okay? But you can come over to my house, but you can't sleep in my bed, okay? You got to go home, because this is my space, and I need to spread out. Don't you rush me, motherfucker. I know we're in a library. This bitch can close. And I'm like, this is my space. And I remember one time, one of my friends, I didn't have a whole lot, okay, so don't be getting all ready saying Alyssa sleeps around. He says, Justin, would you want to go on a date? I said, oh, I don't have time for that, baby. I got a jazz class to date, a lyrical class, I got company rehearsal on Sundays. I don't have time for that. So it was the right time that I was like, okay, I was into it. And they say it's cheesy. They say it's when you know, but that really is true. You know when you know. So, cheers to all y'all couples out here in London tonight. And you know what? I think that's it. We're gonna call this a night. I really had a good time. I love doing this. I want to tell y'all. When we was preparing the show, my agent, they had a writer write a script. I walked up in that meeting like Joan Crawford and ripped that fucking script up. I said, I'm gonna go to these gigs and I'm gonna share my secrets and my stories and do what I do. And if it works, it works. If it don't, I love it. Good night.
Here, Alyssa, admiring you, and we've been loving your stories. And we were wondering if maybe we could give the audience one
you have a surprise for me?
We do have a surprise for you. We got a group number.
Wait, you have a what for me?
A surprise.
Well, guess what? I have a surprise for you, because isn't it your birthday?
It is in a few hours.
DJ, I know I may not be a singer, comedian, or a damn seamstress. But everybody said, what the fuck? We're sitting back down. Alyssa's gonna have us here all night, bitch. It's your birthday. I'm here for a few more hours. And I said, we're gonna have to do something. You were so lovely. Is it lovely? Lovely. And you know what? I love this about Canada. Not only do you guys celebrate Drag Race, but you also celebrate the art of drag by supporting all your local girls, because I know, baby, let me tell you, I know, it is a hustle, bitch, and a struggle, so I got you something very special. I hope you like it. If you don't, well, you're rude. Okay, hold on, can we come out here, please? They had told me you was a size queen, so I said I need someone to make Bunni the largest edible genital for her to eat for her birthday. So let's all sing happy birthday. Can we get all the girls out here before? Come on, get all the girls out here. We're all gonna sing. Ready? Here we go. Ready? One, two, three. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bunni. Happy birthday to you.
I'm gonna grab one of these. You got that one? Will you give me a hand there?
Come on, girl.
All right, well, you know, we got a tradition here. When we get a bunch of girls together, we like to do something together.
Okay.
And we thought
We
we'd put
do
it...
orgies and shit.
No, not that. Let me put the penis down. I don't want you to be worried.
I'm worried.
You are so sweet. Thank you for that. Well, we like to get together because, as you said, we have so much fun in drag. We enjoy working together. And we don't get to do it all the time with people we love. So what do we do when we are with people we love? We do a group number.